Are you tired of feeling overwhelmed by the endless choices of brands in the market? Well, you're not alone. In fact, buyers like you and me decide to ignore the vast majority of brands and only notice a few, and sometimes just one. But what makes a brand stand out? It's not just about fancy marketing activities or innovation for the sake of it. The goal of any marketing effort should be to improve the availability of the brand in both our minds and physical spaces. Yes, that's right. It's all about being easily accessible and coming to mind effortlessly. When it comes to advertising, it's not about convincing us with rational arguments or winning over our emotions. Rather, it's about refreshing and building those memory structures that make the brand familiar to us. These memories are crucial because they drive our choices as buyers. To be successful, marketing needs to reach as many people as possible, including those who may not currently buy the brand. It's not just about targeting the core customers, but also reaching out to light and non-buyers. After all, smaller brands often struggle with lower sales as they have fewer buyers who don't purchase frequently. Speaking of buyers, did you know that the 20% heaviest buyers account for 50% of purchases? On the other hand, the 50% lightest buyers contribute to only 20% of purchases. It's a clear indication that larger brands attract more light category buyers who favor them over smaller brands. But here's an interesting fact. Your customers are similar to your competitors' customers, and vice versa. This means that their buyers are up for grabs. And that's why it's important to target the whole market. There's a shared customer base across brands. And while big brands enjoy a significant share, even small brands can tap into this pool of potential buyers. Of course, building a successful brand isn't as simple as just targeting everyone. It requires broad availability in terms of distribution networks and prominent positioning in stores. However, even with broad availability, high market share is not guaranteed. One thing is for sure, brands have their share of lighter buyers. These occasional buyers may not make frequent purchases, but their sheer numbers collectively contribute substantially to sales volume. So increasing sales means making your brand easier to buy, more accessible to more people. Now you might be wondering if brand choice actually matters. Well, the truth is that consumers are largely apathetic towards brands, and brand choice is often considered trivial. It's not about deep loyalty or drastic differences between brands. Instead, it's about making life easier for us distracted consumers, giving us recognizable cues that trigger those branded memories. That's why emotions play a vital role in building brand memories. Rational persuasion alone won't cut it. Memories should incorporate distinctive brand assets like colors, logos, and typefaces that are instantly recognizable and associated with the brand. When we see these assets, they act as cues, bringing those memories to the forefront of our minds. So instead of aiming for meaningful differentiation, brands should strive for meaningless distinctiveness. It's about standing out in a way that is unique and recognizable without trying to be radically different. In the end, successful brands understand that retention is not the sole objective. It's about making our lives easier, appealing to our distracted and apathetic selves. And to achieve that, brands need to focus on both the physical and mental availability, being easy to buy and easy to remember in buying situations. So next time you're faced with countless brands vying for your attention, remember the essence of marketing. Revealed by Byron Sharp. Choose the brands that are easily accessible, refresh your memory structures, and make your life just a little bit easier.